one more big endorsement came forth for Joe Biden yesterday, and that'd be Beto. Now, honestly, I'm just happy I get to break out the Beto impersonation. Like, I have all of these impersonations that are being buried in shallow graves lately because they have these brief flickers of light, and then Beto was one of them. He was one of everybody. Everybody loved the Beto impersonation. Well, Beto dropped out of the race months ago, and I haven't been able to break out my Beto for a while. So Beto, he endorsed Biden yesterday. He just smoked a doobie, and then just skateboarded in, all cool and everything. Still got the same shirt. He only has one shirt. And that shirt has gone through a beating, man, from the cover of Vanity Fair to like being very rich in his mansion paid for by his in-laws to like, being useless. Well, he just jet set it in Texas. And he was like, oh, you know who I like? I like Joe. Joe Biden's great. And he's going to appoint me Secretary of Broness, Secretary of Smoking Up, Secretary of Awesome. Yeah, man. Go, Beto, go.
Tomorrow, March 3rd, 2020, I will be casting my ballot for Joe Biden. We need somebody who can bring us together and heal us. We need somebody who can reestablish the moral authority of the United States. We need somebody who will fight for democracy here and abroad, because democracy is under attack here and abroad. We need Joe Biden.
And I'll be honest with you, bro, not only do we need Joe Biden, we need a president who's not going to ban all the deodorant, because let me tell you, my pit stains are horrendous in this particular video. Brah. Now, here's what's scary, is that Joe Biden did make a promise apparently to Beto as well, because this is what, again, no corruption. No, it's all just out of principle, guys. So I do love how politics works. It's pretty great. So Joe Biden is like, oh, I like Beto. Beto's great, and he's Beto and O'Rourke, and he... he said he's going to ban all the guns, and I don't hate guns, but I'm going to put Beto in charge of the guns. Guns are things that fire in the air. You take a shotgun, do it twice in the air. That's what I do to scare off robbers. I remember one time in 1922, my house was being robbed, and I don't really remember which house or where. All I remember is Winston Churchill was there, and Nelson Mandela too, and Beto's going to run our guns program.
I want to make something clear. I'm going to guarantee you this is not the last year seeing of this guy. You're going to take care of the gun problem with me. You're going to be the one that leads this effort. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
You're going to take all the guns. I'm running this guy, and this, honestly, guys, I've been a proponent for a long time of the idea that English ought to be the national language. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump, these people are proof positive that English needs to be the national language. We must establish English as the national language so that everybody is mandated to speak a language we all understand. Joe Biden it's basically one long word now. His entire campaign has devolved into one long word. And I mean, it's not just him saying to Beto O'Rourke that I'm putting in charge of guns. I'm going to put this guy in charge of guns. Also, would you like to hear Joe Biden recite the Declaration of Independence? Would you? Would you like to hear it? Because it's spectacular, and it's real, and it's great. So here is Joe Biden explaining what the Declaration of Independence says. This is the guy they chose. You had 1 million candidates, and the one you chose is this one. Of all the humans on the earth, this human with the head in which the hair plugs have grown deeply into the synapses, into the neural firing mechanisms. Here is Joe Biden trying to recite the Declaration of Independence, and Thomas Jefferson just spun so hard in his grave, he dug a hole directly to China and acquired a coronavirus. Here is Joe Biden.
Know these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Oh, play it again, do it again.
Self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
And they call Trump it out. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created union.
Self-evident. All men and women created
all minimum.
You know the thing.
By created, by the minimum, by the thing. The thing with Jeff Goldblum. The Thing. The movie. That's The Fly. I remember one time I saw a thing. It was from Fantastic Four. It looked like a brick. Well done, everyone. Well done. By the way, were you aware? So I made fun of Beto a moment ago because Beto O'Rourke started his little endorsement of Joe Biden by explaining that today, he said tomorrow because it was yesterday, he said today is Tuesday. He said tomorrow is Tuesday, Super Tuesday, March 3rd. Well, I mean, I made fun of him for saying that, but maybe he was just trying to tell Joe Biden because Joe Biden actually said yesterday that tomorrow is Super Thursday, which doesn't exist. I don't know what Super Thursday is or where he's getting this, but here's Joe Biden. Super in the Wednesday.
Look, tomorrow's Super Tuesday, and I want to thank you all.
Even everybody else laughing at him.
I'm rushing ahead, aren't I?
He's going to rush ahead on his Thursday. Okay, guys, I mean, I hope all the candidates should live long and be well. All I'm going to say is that I feel like the country is in severe danger because coronavirus is only killing people above 65 and we only nominate people above 65. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Ben Shapiro Show. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on all of our future content.